Yep, yep, that's right. Eagles way of boxing, baby. Coming up. Let's see. Let's see. We back. Salute to Ray Robinson out there. Yeah. AWAIT. I said you almost got it right. How come you didn't say nothing, Ray? Huh? You gonna let me sit up here? Oh, I know what it was though. Yeah. The reason that's the reason I was late in the first place. I'm trying to hand this over to the mods today. At least I gave you guys a title, even if you don't get to say nothing. I mean, not say nothing, but even if you guys are scared. Oh shit, Eagle up to that again. Anyway, salute to Derek Bailey, salute to Yasser Hussein and Ray Robinson out there. Yeah. But I'm gonna give you guys a couple of questions and stuff so we can see. I just want to see something. And I know you guys are anxious. This don't be over anxious or nothing like that. Just calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down. No, what happened, Derek Bailey, is the whole program. I don't know. I had this. It came up like usually I get red. Usually on the computer you get something that's red, and you know that you effed up. So green usually is okay. Blue, maybe something's wrong. But I had a bunch of these little windows up that popped up. They just said, no connection, and the windows were brown. I'm like, what the hell, brown windows? I said, I've never seen this, so I wasn't familiar with it. So I just emptied the cache and everything and found out that it said I didn't have internet. I'm like, how do I not have internet? I looked over at the modem and router just to see. I'm like, okay, so it's telling me that I got internet. It's telling me that I even have Wi-Fi and everything else. So I just, this little bit of troubleshooting, and I'm not good at that troubleshooting. But anyway, finally I got it. And so that's why the sound was off. So forgive me for not having sound. I didn't really cover anything. I mean, much. I was just saying that the show was going to be more or less up to I put that up to the mods, but it's not really like that. And else the mods decide that, hey, they want to, take over with the questionings and stuff. But I want to hit you guys with something. I'm not going to bring up not right away. And yes, you guys decide. Because I've seen some more stuff. And of course we can talk about it. I've seen some more things to where there's people losing their life and stuff like that. And I have to get this information from this guy, Derek Bailey. I'm going to send it to you. I had something else I wanted to send to you. But there's something I know I'll send to you because I know you'll pay attention to it. But it's the importance of I'll just contact you. Just forget it. I don't want to put something out. Not because no kind of fear factor on my part. You know that already. You should know it. No, Eagle, man, Eagle. We talk about everything. But how'd you guys enjoy boxing? I'm leave it general. Over the weekend, how'd you guys enjoy the boxing? Second question is, are we going too far with the entertainment part of boxing? Are we going too far with it? Or so that's the part. Are we going too far with it? Or are we just good with it? Is this the future? You know what I mean? Is this the future? Are we okay with it? Or we good? Y'all good? Derek Bailey said, cool. Yeah, we good? Or but I was going to talk about like a fighter that somebody was just talking to me about, and they go, y'all sir, bringing it up. Now, somebody was just telling me about a fighter, y'all sir. They was just telling me about how that everybody's so scared of Boo Boo. Oh, not yet. Not Boo Boo, but, okay, so it wasn't Boo Boo, yeah. But anyway, or maybe it was Boo Boo that everybody's saying that, yeah, so many people scared of him. I'm like, I don't know. If that's what you think. I know, but I'm it's just a question. Just a question. So, Another question. I'm waiting. I'm going to go through stuff slowly, but Swamp Monster, is everything good? Is everything good? Is that a fight we want to see? Broner coming up? I'm just gonna say this for this case you don't know. I'm just gonna say this is this. I'm really tired of this guy already. This Jake Paul, whoever they are. I'm really tired of them. I mean, but if it's cool with y'all, it's cool. Somebody needs to get, you know what I mean? Somebody need to get the real hands somebody need to put the real hands on him so he can stop. Because we had these so-called celebrities in the past that would do this, and it didn't mess up boxing because it was just laughable, and they wasn't putting them on like cards. And now, not just putting them on cards, they're putting them on like major events, like they're letting them headline. You know what I mean? They're letting them headline, and I don't know. It's just a question for me. I'm just gonna ask you guys, which fights to you stood out? You know what I mean? Which fights to you stood out? Was there any fights that stood out? Hmm? So there might have been some fights that stood out. There might be some fights that, I mean, you're like, I don't necessarily, we might not necessarily want to see this again. It's like, because if they do too much, then if you was the one that was accepting all that and you loved it, like, oh, this is cool, ego, I like it, and then it goes haywire, then we're screwed. But then did we screw ourselves too? I mean, I'm not, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, for us, let's don't go out and get this protesting or something. I'm not saying take it that far. Yeah, so a lot of people just like I said, this whole picture this whole picture plays out, and how the picture plays out is that you celebrity, right? And so if you got celebrity boxing, guess what? You got these fake fans. They're not going to be like the boxing fans, right? They're not going to be like the real boxing fans. So you have those, and they're going to come along with it. All right? They're going to come with it. So just be ready. I'm just saying, just be ready to look forward. Just be ready to look forward. To look forward to it. That's all. That's all Eagle wants to say. Is just look forward to it, because it's not gonna be. It's probably not gonna be what you want. This ain't what you want, baby. This ain't what you want. What do we want, man? What do you guys want? You guys don't care? Huh? You don't care? Yeah. And we're gonna try to get into this like the fighter wants you guys to see. I just want you guys to see what this destruction that I talked about like for a while. I just told you guys about this destructive fighter, but you probably never seen him. So you heard of him, but you might have seen when he didn't do as well. Anyway, let me see what you guys got though. Oh, wait, Ray Robinson disappeared on us. No sign at the Eagle. Salute at Eagles Way of Boxing. Salute, that's Derek Bailey. Salute at Ray Robinson. And Yasser Hussein. Salute at Eagle. Yasser Hussein. Salute at Derek Bailey. And then Derek Bailey said, got the OK up there. The 666 or the OK. Derek Bailey would salute at Yasser Hussein. And Derek with the cool. And then Yasser Hussein is critical right away. Yasser, give us some details, Yasser. Give us some details. Was the hook not working or what? What it just looked like? Yeah, it looked like should it have been should it have been more aggressive? No decision, is that what you're saying? That don't be going out there getting no decisions. Don't be going out there, getting decisions when you're supposed to be you're a beast. If you're a beast, Derek, and y'all, sir, if you somebody that's a beast, you got to go out there and get it done. We don't need to see. Hey, we don't need to see all them extra rounds. We need more fights then. We don't need to. We want to see more. We want to get more fights. I said it backwards, but anyway, we want more fights. Yep. But y'all, sir, go ahead and elaborate a little bit. Okay. The Askren and Paul thing look fixed. Okay. Derek said I missed it. Oh shit, he got his hands up. So I missed that one. Yasser Hussein said Red pulled a Amir Khan, except it was 10 times worse. Oh my goodness, yeah. These fighters don't want to fight. Okay, so you talking about the UFC. I didn't catch it. Every once in a while I catch them. I stay out of them, but every once in a while I get in there and watch them. I don't know. Sometimes it's boring and sometimes it's real exciting and sometimes it's just. I'll tell you why I got out of it. The reason I got out of MMA because for me is, for survival, yeah, some of the stuff you use, but when I was growing up, the stuff that you use right there would get you shot in the back of the head or in the face. When I was growing up, you probably get shot for some of the stuff that they do to people, like choking people and stuff. It's just not. That was never a man thing when I was growing up. That wasn't a man thing to choke another man. The thing was kicking a man. That wasn't. No. When I grew up, you couldn't kick. You couldn't kick and you couldn't choke. Now, if you slap somebody, it's different, but you might get killed for that too. But if you fist up or wrestling a little bit. Depends on how you was wrestling, but you couldn't. Wrestling was for kids could wrestle around a little bit, but you had after a while you had to get them up. If they wrestling, you couldn't wrestle somebody and beat them down or something like that. The wrestling was like a quick, that was a quick fight, and we used to call that the eat dirt. The only time you wouldn't wrestle like on top of them, like you wouldn't be on top of their stomach like that. Where you would have to if you know you was dominating them, you had to put them on their back and make them eat grass, like eat the dirt, eat the grass, and that's the win. That's a win. You win. That's like an automatic win. That's a quick win. Like if somebody didn't have no business fighting you, you got to make them eat whatever's on the ground. Eat dirt. That's it. But as far as like the UFC, I don't know. I just started having these childhood, and I've trained some of that stuff, but I went back and I started thinking, I'm like, why are we doing this now? I said, because when we was kids, you couldn't do this because if you did something like this, you might get shot or somebody's mom is going to kick you in the back of the head or you're going to get a baseball bat. Something's going to happen to you if you ain't straight up, throwing blows. I'm just a little insight on the way when I grew up. It was a little bit before you guys, so I don't know about Derek. Derek might have grew up the same way. He said, y'all said, yeah, but y'all so said that Amir Khan, yo. Oh damn. Yeah, Derek. Y'all sir said no. It wasn't much. Don't worry about it. Yeah, go catch highlights. Okay, Andrade he said it need to stay active. He said maybe regressing. Said not fighting good competition can do that. Yeah, not fighting competition. And I know you. I didn't see when you put that explanation point down there, Derek. I didn't already. I got to go straight to it right there. Derek said, Derek down here. Derek said, Jake Paul is the truth eagle. Oh my goodness, come on now, Derek. Really? You gonna fall into this, Derek? You want me to go with you? You want me to go down the rabbit hole with you, Derek? Come on, Derek. He said when I remembered the fight was on, and okay, I turned it. He said they was announcing the decision. Okay, that's it. Yeah, sir. Yeah, yeah. But let's get it. Yeah, sir said best fight I watched all weekend was Whitaker versus. Oh, okay, Gastelum, UFC, hands down was banger. Okay, yeah. See, I missed that one. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out because some of the UFC fights is real good, and then some of them some of them is garbage. Some of them is garbage. Yeah. But I'm surprised somebody's mom don't go in there with a baseball bat. I'm surprised. You know what I mean? Oh, he's choking my son. I'm telling you, man. That's just it works now, but back in the day, that did not work, man. That did not work. Yeah. Okay, Derek on that forget stuff. Derek he was senile over the weekend, forgetting everything. Oh, I forgot about them fights. Yeah. Then Derek say Floyd is going to fight Logan. I don't care what Floyd do. I hope Floyd get knocked the F out. I don't even care. I mean, he probably can't or won't, but I told him, get your ass knocked out. Get out of there, man. Why are you fighting? Get the hell out of there, man. Oh, so Prograde. Oh, so he also said because when Prograde when Swamp Monsters were putting them hands on, he just like, oh, I'm so hurt. He said he lied. He said 10 times worse than the American. Yeah. 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 Derek Bates said I won't pay for it. He said I think a lot of people are already tired of it. Yeah. Of course you're gonna get tired of it, man. Of course we're gonna get tired of it. I've been tired. Man, I've been tired of Mayweather since the Conor McGregor stuff, man. Mayweather wasn't even in shape. Mayweather didn't even care. He knew he was going to knock him out. Like, I'm going to just knock him out late. That's all. Didn't even train. People think he trained. He didn't even train. He just jumping rope and stuff or whatever. Mayweather's just messing around before that fight. Because he knew that Conor McGregor, all he did was watch it the way he punched, and he said, oh, it's over with. Now I know you're getting your ass whooped by just watching the way he punched. That was it. If you watched the way he punched in UFC, you knew it was over with too. When you try to equate that to boxing, a lot of them guys, I don't know, because they got smaller gloves and that, you know, with the fingers out in that MMA. So it's different when you hit somebody. I don't even know if they should be allowing somebody to get hit with that, man. Those gloves look easier to fix than anything, man. You don't even need no wrap, man. You can just put a couple of plates of metal up in those. I don't know. Yeah. He also said it looked like he was having off night. He should have had that boy out away earlier. Yeah, earlier in the fight, nothing seemed to pop off like it usually does for Boo Boo. Yeah, that's it. But that goes back to what Derek was saying. Derek saying, yeah, you need to get in there. We need to get you to get in there and get some fights going, baby. You need to go in there and get them hands going. You got fans that want to see them hands, man. We tired of watching all this slow motion stuff, man. Y'all talk about how the fighters in the past didn't throw that many punches. Well, that's because when they threw punches, they landed. You guys are throwing so few punches and they not even landed. 5 punches around. We didn't see fights with 3 or 4 punches around. 1 landed. Get out of here. Oh, is that 33%? Yeah, but you threw 3 punches. Get your ass out of there. Y'all sir say I prefer the stand-up fights myself. The main card for the main part was stand-up for 5 rounds, and them boys let them hands go. There you go. See, that's what I like, man. But I'm saying I grew up. Maybe I'm prejudiced against certain fight styles when it's not to protect your family or something like that. Then I'm against certain fight styles because, like I said, if you grew up fighting like that around, if you didn't, you would live. But here's the thing: if you didn't stop doing that, like if you just kept doing it over and over again, baseball bat to the brain, baby. You might get. I'm serious. You might get, because especially if you're small, somebody big might grab you and slam you. Like, stop choking people. What's the choke for? You know, because the choke, we equate that to death. The choke. That's how we equated it. You know, if you're a kid, you have no business trying to kill each other. Y'all just supposed to fight. I used to fight my best friend all the time. You know, he used to bust my lip. I come back and, break his nose. We just go back and forth. And next day we was playing. And I think I told you guys before, because I saw him like years later. He was like, man, remember you used to whoop my ass? I said, no, I didn't. I said, stop it, man. I said, you got the best of me. I got the best of you. And it wasn't because we even wanted to fight. Because me and him was close. It's just that the older kids just make you fight. They get a kick out. Like, look like the little kids fight. You know, how you fighting your friends, man. That's dirt. I mean, I hope they stop that. But it's not going to stop. Y'all, sir, say fair play. He said the British lad come to fight, but he's not the caliber fighter of Boo Boo, and he should have had him out away earlier in the fight. I understand what you mean. Did y'all, sir, saying no? Said no. You got to be out. We can't have you sticking around. So in other words, y'all, sir, we can't have fighters just sticking around. Y'all, sir, said we can't have fighters just sticking around if they not up to par. And I would I'm going to be in total agreement with y'all, sir, on that one, because I feel the same way. Because I scratch my head if I see a fighter that went the distance and he shouldn't go the distance. Matter of fact, that's what pissed people off about Floyd sometimes, because it was like, no, I know they shouldn't go the distance. Because some people that can take a lot of punishment, Floyd beat the dog shit out of him. It's like, and I'm not a huge Floyd fan. Now I'm not even really a fan at all now. I used to be partially a fan, like a little bit. I was never, when he was Pretty Boy, I was more of a fan. I used to like him then. When he turned into Money Mayweather, I didn't like him. And now that he's turned into older money grabber, then I really don't like him. But when he was lighter, at lighter weights where people could take a lot of punishment, he used to beat the dog crap out of them, you know what I mean? And I was like, wait a minute, this is a tough guy. He's beating the crap out of him. Like the Gotti fight and the Castillo fight, bang. It's like, and remember, Castillo beat up Mikey Garcia's brother, right? He beat him up. Beat him up pretty bad. I don't know if that was the retirement fight, but he beat him up pretty bad. And Floyd would beat, like, a certain people he would just beat up. As a matter of fact, even some bigger people he beat up. I mean, he didn't knock him out, but he beat Canelo up. Canelo, he got his ass whooped. He beat Manny up. It's certain he beat the dog shit out of Shane Mosley. I don't even know why they was acting. That fight wasn't close. Everybody was all happy. Oh, he hurt Mayweather. He almost went down. And then you, from that point on, you get your ass whooped. There's no highlight. Oh, I let him off the hook. No, you didn't let him off the hook. He could take your shit. Maybe you just dazed him. He was just surprised. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I understand what you said. I know I already know. Y'all sir don't like that shit at all. Y'all sir still talking about. Y'all sir said, oh, he lied. He said he got hit in the nuts and went out on a stretcher. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They gonna pull that, man. He said, oh, let me get that money. Maybe he just didn't feel it when he got in the ring. Derek Bay said, yeah. He put on that whole act. Yep. Y'all sir say 8-ounce gloves, I think. Yeah, but they got the fingers so they can grapple. You know what I mean? They not no 8 ounces, brother. That's 8 ounces is a half a pound. I know pounds are different over there, but that's what it is over here. And that's not No, they're not 8 ounces, man. They're a lot. They're lighter than that. They're basically right. Eagle. I think they're only using 4 ounce also. Yeah, they're not using. We gotta look it up though. We can look it up, but I don't think it's. I don't think it's eight at all. Yep. Yep. You say Andrade has done a lot to mess up his career, but that's what that's it, and that's what we're gonna call boxers self sabotage. Derek. So BSS. So most people have BS, right? But boxers have BSS. Boxers self sabotage. It's not the bullshit, but it can be. It's still BS though, right? If you self sabotaging. Yep. Everybody said, yeah. If you watch the Cunningham versus Mir fight, he could have knocked Frank out, but he didn't. You could see the skill difference. Yeah. Were you guys even interested in that fight at all? Was that something that was a big interest? Did you even think it was? Did you think it was going to go? And you knew which way it was going to go, more or less, right? I'm talking to Derek on that, or whoever wants to answer that. Yeah, but you guys know that, right? Yeah, Derek Bay said, yeah, the knee when he was down. He said, great performance. Hey, did he? I didn't see that part. Did you guys? Did he have the head down, like almost like in tearful, like was he doing that? You know how you do? You get the head all the way down, like oh. That's funny. Yeah, you guys stupid. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, everybody's begging for Charlo. I don't think when you get your ass in there with Charlo, it's different. It's different. You better have great boxing skills. You can't just be no slugger, banger, or something like that. You better have great boxing skills. And if the now I'm gonna say this with Big Charlo, if what the last fighter I forget who it was now, but if what the last fighter who fought Benavidez says is true, if he don't really have no crack, if he's just stopping people because of action, if he don't really have no crack, Charlo is gonna kill him. Because remember, he got hurt by somebody that wasn't supposed to have that much crack earlier in his career. Not way earlier, but he got hurt. And if you don't have no crack against Charlo, Charlo's gonna take it like, oh, now I know I'm whooping your ass. If you don't have no crack, so I'm hoping that you really do have a little bit of crack. That you have enough crack to make it exciting. Because if you don't have no crack, you're gonna get your ass whooped. And I'm sorry, that's just what it is. You're gonna get your ass whooped. Yeah. Oh, okay. Derek said, I think that was the retirement fight, Eagle. Yeah, that was the retirement fight. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of these fighters they put themselves in these retirement fights, but they don't let us know. We don't get the memo. Yeah, Derek. See, y'all sir, that's really killing y'all sir. Y'all sir loves it. Y'all sir said the interview after the knee was legendary as well. He cried. He said, "Man got concussed and couldn't fight, but he gave an interview perfectly fine." I don't know what happened out there. Yeah, I was knocked out. Yeah, but he sounded more coherent than the fighter he was fighting. Yeah, but Derek said it wasn't even a low blow. He said I was waiting for them to place a neck brace on his old red guy. Yeah, yeah, break one of them neck. Yeah, get one of those neck braces over there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, sir said he cried and everything. He said it was glorious. That's what I was asking. Yeah, so because you know how they get. I mean, how you do the bend. Hey, if I get hit, brother, I'm telling you, I do the bend over. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done anything. I always do like the. I don't know what you guys. I don't know what you guys have ever done, but I always do the knee drop and then the side roll. Like I never done like the. I've seen people do like the. Like the rollover where you laying straight and you just roll over, roll over, roll over. I either go down to the knees and then I have my knees still bent and I go to the side, or sometimes I just might just go to the knees for a little while. Then then I get up. I've never done like the roll. I've seen people like this roll, like all and just roll. You know what I'm talking about? They do the barrel roll. If none of that stuff was prevalent, if you didn't even do the barrel roll, then you probably didn't get hello. You didn't get hello. Yeah, yeah. It was for the. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what Derek thinks. So Derek says, it was for charity, so I didn't mind it. He said there was no bad blood between Mir and Cunningham. That's good. That's good. Yeah. They also said Cunningham was even giving him props. I said when Mir landed a couple at the end of the round, he said looked more like a friend's sparring and having a good time. Yeah. That's what it is. I mean, and I can agree with that, and I can enjoy that. I mean, you guys, but Derek, you never answered the question about DePaul. You never asked, "Are you serious?" I know you're bullshitting, but how many of his fights are okay? Let me ask you this: since you think so you told me back up at the top somewhere about that he's the. I think you said he's something like he's the real deal, or something like that. I don't know your exact words, but that's what it equivalated to me. That oh yeah he's the real deal. So Paul Jake, yeah the truth. You told me he was the truth. So if he's the truth, yeah. So what's the deal with it, Derek? Give us some insight on him being the truth. Is he called the truth? Which truth is he? Is he Errol Spence the truth? Which caliber does it? what caliber you hitting us with the truth? He said he the truth. Oh, he the truth here, man. Don't get it twisted, Eagle. That man is the truth, baby. You better recognize. Tell Eagle better recognize this stuff like Eagle. You better recognize that. Hey, he's the truth, baby. Yeah, with this whole boxing shit, right? You got to have. Yeah, Cunningham. Oh, okay. Derek Baby said that Cunningham used to be trained by Nassim Richardson. May he rest in or celebrate in the great celebration where he's at. Yeah, you're right. But Derek, no, you're missing. You're not. You're evading me, man. You're being elusive. Let's go back up to the truth. What is he the truth? Okay, that's it now. For the feed, it came up slow. Derek said, "No, I'm bullshitting." Yep. Yeah. Derek Bates said Cunningham almost put out Tyson Fury in their fight. Yeah, I heard it was a lot of cheating on with I heard Tyson Fury just a cheater. He just a damn cheater, man. I don't like him. I don't care. I told you he's fraudulent. I could tell by his mouthpiece. Yeah, I can tell by his mouthpiece. He's phony as I don't know. I can tell by his mouthpiece. He got a skill set, but he's phony. At the same time, his mouthpiece tell. A lot of time, a person's mouthpiece tells on him. You got to watch everything, man. You got to watch it because it's just it'll get you caught up to where you get caught up into their hype, and I'm trying to keep y'all from getting in there with their hype. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Derek Bates said Oscar was there, was high as hell. I wouldn't doubt it. Looking at his face, huh? He's like, oh, what kind of you spacing out, dude? You sitting up here high as I don't know what, and you supposed to be fighting. Yeah, we gonna see. You gonna get your ass knocked right out them high heels and pantyhose. Lace fit. I don't know why. Why these people? I know. I'm not gonna put out why they do it, but there's a reason why they do it. I'm not complying. I ain't putting on no skirts and shit like that, pantyhose and all that. I'm just not gonna do it, brother. Just not gonna do it. That's not me. But anyway, let's check this out, man. Let's get into this and get Eagle's face out of here. So hopefully, I just want y'all to check out my guy here. Let me see if I can get this pulled back up like I did last time, and let's just enjoy this for about a few minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, y'all think? Hey, dude, but really, you guys still think he's on that? You guys think he's on that coke though? Still? Is it the coke or what is it? Y'all think it's the coke still? Have a Coke in his mouth. Some people can't get rid of that. Some people just can't. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes people just can't. That Coke is just so good. Sometimes people you can't get rid of it. You know, you just can't. You're like, oh my God, that Coke. Yeah. I know it's addicting, man. It has gotten so many people, man. And like I said, I used to follow them Cowboys and stuff. And I know it got Michael Irvin's ass. Yeah, it's I'm gonna just say this because I see your statement down there, y'all. So I'm gonna just say this is that I think they gotta let it do what it do. I think they have to do it. You know what I mean? I think they have to do it. You see what I mean? I think they have to. And don't ask me about this. This should not be up here. But I'm gonna take it out right now. Yeah, because I'm looking for something else. But I'm trying to read those. Yeah, damn, Derek Brady said, "Hell yeah, Oscar on coke." He said, "Definitely." Y'all sir said, "Oh, he definitely on coke." I seen it on the weekend. Yep. But yeah, but Michael Irvin, I used to love Michael Irvin, man. He got his ass on that coke too. Yeah. Y'all sir said, "Must be some good sniff." Said he was sweating in there. Oscar, say it's not so. Oscar, say it's not so. Say it's not so. Say it's not so. He can't say it's not so, right? And I know you guys are getting the wrong thing right now, but we'll get it. I'll get it right. We'll get it right. And we'll just start it off. Let's see. Maybe I have to start it off, and that's when it'll come through. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. We'll get it. To the wall. Uh-oh. I hope this thing don't freeze up. Don't freeze me up, man. We got a live show going on, man. Stop that. Yeah, I'm trying to pull up this little match right here, man. But this thing is giving me much problems. I mean, don't stop giving me much problems. Just let us do what we do. That's how we do it. Stop it. Just give us what we need to have. But Oscar need to stop. Yeah, he need to quit, man. He need to quit. And you gotta give up sometimes. Sometimes you gotta give it up. Like, hey, because I'm gonna hate for it. If it's gonna come back, if it's gonna be some kind of fiasco, forget it, man. Just forget it. If it's gonna be some kind of fiasco, we don't want it. You know, get over it. That I keep pulling up this other one. It stays on here, but this one, it doesn't want to come up. It's like, no. There it is again. See? Okay, now we see if we can get it. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get this up. Y'all get this up. Okay. Okay. So let me see. Maybe I can get it this way. It gave me a different option. Now they took my option away from me. It's like, how dirty can you be, man? How you gonna give me an option and then take my option away? Because I'm sitting there, I can see it, but you guys can't see it. Yeah. I'll see you down there, Michael Johnson's Box of Talking More. Yeah, just doing a mod show today. Just letting y'all, just trying to get you guys impressions on the weekend. What do you think about these fights, and what do you think about Oscar De La Hoya, and what do you think about the fights over the weekend? If the fights was okay, what y'all feel about it? You know, how y'all feel about what they did for us? Did they do anything for us, or did they just was it the killer? Boo Boo, did he do what we expected him to do? Or was he on some bull? Was he on some bull? The consensus is right now that he just didn't. It just wasn't looking too good. As far as skill set and everything, he should have done a lot better than what he did. And so that's what the guys were discussing with me. And Paul, I don't know how tired you guys are of that crap, but yeah, that kind of shit. For me, it gets to the point where, man, you just forget it. That's how it gets. It gets to the point where you just don't want to mess with it. You don't want to keep messing with it. You just want to let it go. Yeah. As I'm trying to pull up something, trying to do something special. Yeah, anytime you try to do something special, that's what happens. That's what happens. Let me see. Yeah, so that's what it's supposed to be. But this whole thing, it keeps. Okay. Stop it. This thing is it's treating me. It's not treating me proper, y'all. And I don't want to skip out because Friday I didn't get a chance to do this, so I want to make sure I get a chance to do it today. But this other thing keeps popping up, and I'm like, no, that's not it. Okay, so maybe we can get it. Let me see. Okay, there we go.
Referee is Dale Grable, who happens to be a captain of the Detroit Fire Department in real life. He happens to be a captain of the Detroit Fire Department in real life. WBC rules. A Continental America's title bout.
Yeah, just one.
Series of meaningless championship fights, but the fight is of significance because of the potential of more.
Yeah, Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk. I see you. He said Boo Boo played up his name. Yep. Nobody's gonna argue with you. But y'all check out this Michael Moore. I want y'all to see methodically how he just beats up people. Okay. This,
Actually, the same man twice, and he won both back-to-back decisions.
this at light heavyweight. Just look how sturdy he is, like his legs and everything, out of the southpaw stance. Y'all can see it, right? Let me know if y'all can see it. So hopefully you guys can see it. You don't really necessarily need to hear the sound. I know you can hear it, but you don't necessarily need to hear it too loud.
You say you're the best boxing commentator in your own house. There aren't a whole lot of Arab professional boxers. Very few professional boxers from the Middle East. Mustafa Hamsho from Syria. That is about it, as we mentioned earlier. Hassan says that Hamsho was a hero of his. Well, Hamsho could punch.
He really protects himself good. Look how tight his elbows are in.
He has an incredible ability to take a punch, which I'm afraid is going to be proven here because he's absorbing very heavy jabs.
You got that right, Derek. Derek said this is when he was a killer. You got that right. That's when he was a killer.
And as we mentioned earlier,
But y'all enjoy this one, man.
of the 11
I think you guys will, man.
place in the first round as we come up on 1 minute remaining in this opening round. Hassan is 25-4, and you mentioned the lack of punching power. Only 4 of the 25 victories have been knockouts.
Moore can afford to come in utterly open, but he's got an excellent defense, boxes well, and has a fantastic jab. All what we're seeing here, the curtain is barely going down on Hearns, and it looks like it's coming up on Michael Moore.
Okay, Michael Johnson, I see you. Yeah.
The brightest prospect from the Crunk Boxing stable in Detroit since 5-time champion.
This is on round 1, so you know you can see that he's just very patient, man. Just very patient. You know, he's just taking those shots like it's nothing, man. And that's Ramsey Hassan. This is, so you don't know who he's fighting. So Ramsey Hassan, but he's doing good. He's taking Ramsey's shots. You know, he's letting Ramsey try. Ramsey actually thinks that he's dictating. Yeah, he thought he was dictating. He's actually thinking he's dictating, but he's not. He's not really dictating. Because you see, Michael's actually using all the tools that you have to use that we talk about when it comes to like boxing. He's knocking punches down. You know, it's not just blocking punches. He knocks them down. He already has the guy's timing already. But yeah, see, and then they actually just mentioned what I said. So Moore is already timing him already. He just called his timing. You know, knocked his hand down. Now he's starting to catch his timing. He got him already. I mean, as far as like his time, he knows how he fights now. And it took him 1 round to fill him out. Yeah, and just look at how short the punches are when it comes to Michael Moore. Nothing real wild and nothing like that. All just short and just right there, just straight down, just boom, boom, boom.
He doesn't even move around.
Yep.
That's like standing in front of a loaded cannon.
Moore, also a boxer who has explosive one-punch knockout power. And his people say that is true in both.
And I think up to this point, I think Moore was 11-0. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 11 or 12-0 with all knockouts.
Some kind of attack, that's what can save him. save him for further punishment of this type.
That was a nice left right there. Yeah, he got him. He has him to the point right now. He's more or less pawing and then throwing like wild rights.
No knockdowns to this point. Michael Moore now fighting out of Detroit. Southpaw in the goal. Ramzi Hassan grew up in Jordan, now living in San Diego. He is in the red trunks. Hassan's last fight back in June.
That's nice. That's a nice hook.
Light heavyweight championship, lost a 12-round decision to the champ Virgil Hill.
Yeah, if you notice, every once in a while they're kicking each other's feet. Their feet are sticking together every once in a while.
2 or 3 very good punches by Hassan.
So he's trying to. He thinks he's getting off, but Moore is actually just taking these punches, all these punches. Oh, that one caught. He got caught. He got caught with that one.
He doesn't have too much idea of defense right now. All he wants is that one opening where he can land his bomb. Hassan doing much better when he comes in close and tries to make it a fight.
Good combination by Hassan, not much on it, but he's getting in on Moore.
Yeah, and the last part of that round, Moore kind of fell. He kind of fell out of sync a little bit at the end. He got that hook off, but he kind of
Now look how Hassan steps back in trouble.
Yeah.
Now we get back to the
Land that hook, but he got a little bit in trouble at the end. He wasn't in trouble, and no means he was in trouble, but he just got, out of character just for a second. He was a little bit anxious that round, even though he has the timing down. He just got to straighten back out.
Also, influenced Michael Moore in his interest in gardening, and he says following his boxing career, this is similar to your situation, Freddie, looking down the road to a career in gardening.
Absolutely. Well, the corner got really on Michael Moore for his lack of defense and the lack of starting off first. Hassan is getting brave and cocky. He's fighting much better as these rounds.
What do you guys think about the? What do you guys think about the punch output for light heavyweights?
What does the fight doctor scorecard tell us?
What do you guys think about the punch output?
2 rounds to zip. Michael Moore ahead. But Hassan coming back at the
I'll wait to see what you guys put down.
Hassan continues to land combinations.
Now that's what Emmanuel Stewart wants to see. That Moore goes first. That his jabs zing out before. Oh, look at that kind of jab. Before Hassan can get started, Moore's got to get in there. Well, Hassan is right about one thing. He has admired Mustafa Hamsho, and he's fighting with the grit of Mustafa Hamsho.
He's a rugged boxer, all with style, and that can't present problems. Does have a good chin. Moore has been fighting people who stand directly in front of him. So Hassan's best chance against a banker like Moore to constantly move.
Okay, I see you, Derek. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. That's what I wanted to hear too, though. Derek put down. We need to see this type of activity from fighters now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They haven't really stopped, man. You see them in the middle. They haven't stopped. They've been throwing punches. There's been no laws in the action. Have you seen the ref do anything yet? See what I'm saying? The ref haven't done anything yet. The ref is just walking around in circles. He's just circling around, man. Fights today, ref is always in there. He's trying to go to the body. Michael Moore came right back to the body. That's pretty decent right there. He's trying to work the body and trying to work them hooks. But he's missing. He's actually missing a lot. And then Michael Moore that has zero respect for his power and stuff. Y'all sir has said them mans used to fight different back in them days. Said you get this much action in about 3 times the amount of rounds. That's what I'm saying. See, all the action that they had so far, we would have got like in a whole 12-round fight. Yeah. You You might have heard a familiar name, Abel Sanchez. Might have heard his name up in there. Used to be a cut man. This is crazy. It's like non-stop. It's like they just not gonna quit. No matter what, if they miss or not, they just not gonna quit. They just going. Look at that. Light heavyweight, baby. This ain't no welterweight or middle. This is light heavyweight that they just going. And Hassan tried to go for the fences right there, but he just took a left though. Okay, Moore's starting to collect himself again, so he's gonna start putting on some punishment. Yeah, all them punches is just so short. Hassan's punches is so long, but he's just so short with them punches, man.
He's a very young kid in this. I mean, he's had 11 fights.
Oh, see, yeah, 11 fights. You see that uppercut though, y'all sir said I'm not going to cap. He said this is the first time I'm watching this. He said this is fire. I know. I told you. That's why I put this. That's why I saved this one for y'all. That's why I was gonna give y'all this Friday, but I want y'all to see, and see. This is like this is like round 4. They haven't even backed up yet. That's the end of 4, and they just been going at each other like they don't even care. Like they don't no care whatsoever. But they're boxing good. That's the whole thing. Hassan he's holding his own a little bit. He came in with his head, but he threw like a 2-piece. He threw a left right hook. For some reason, I don't know why he threw a left right hook. Should have started with the jab, but he got that jab. He's pumping that jab out though. But Moore is just more or less trying to cut off everything he does, man. But y'all go ahead and enjoy. I'm not gonna commentate. I'll just let y'all see what's up. Unless it's something big, then I have to say it. To say this now, all of a sudden, now you see the ref is getting involved a little bit more because somebody's taking some heavy shots. Hassan is taking some heavy punishment right now. Good body shots though. Maybe not as much on him. Double right hook, left and right again. Michael Moore with the left and right, or the right and left. Oh wow, that was a big hook right there. That was a big hook. you go, brother. There you go, 5. But that was fire though, man. They was going for like as long as they could. He was trying to go with him. I respect him a lot, man, because he was outgunned so big. I'm telling you, he was just outgunned so big, but yeah, he was just outgunned so big, but he just, you feel me? Yeah, he was just outgunned. 12-0, 12 KOs, man. That's just monstrous. That achievement right there, man. Just way too. This too big of a puncher, man. This too big of a puncher. Anytime you have a guy, because if we look at this, the guy was actually the guy was actually banging and like coming forward the whole time. He didn't care. He was banging and coming forward like, and then see right there, he just turned to the side. He said, I'm dying now. It's like he held on. I mean, that's still courageous because he held on. You know what I mean? He held on like he could, but that was it.
He began his professional career last March in Las Vegas with an opening round knockout of one Adrian Riggs. As an amateur, fought at 150.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it on that, man. That was just too much, y'all. So you see it at the end. God, he was like, "I'm with you." So the whole time he's with him, he's like, "I'm with you, dude. You ain't doing nothing." But then the difference in power. See, that's what I was saying. Michael Moore. That's how he fights. I mean, that's how he fought, man. You don't have 12-0 and have 12 knockouts if you don't fight like that. And he, like I said, didn't have that. He didn't have that much experience. But it's like, God dang, this dude just comes on and he's just gonna fight you. He's knocked back. That's how Earl Spence kind of reminds me of Michael Moore also. I'm just gonna come forward, and if people think that you're doing what you want to, I'm just gonna overwhelm you. And Hassan stayed in there, but the thing about Hassan is he just didn't have the. He just couldn't hold up, man. He just couldn't. Your body can't hold up to stuff like that when he started getting broken. He took some heavy shots to the body, like, and some hooks to the head. He took some like real heavy shots, but then that last series, just did it, man. He could not take that last series. That last series is just way, like I said, just way too much. You know, we're gonna do some fights, some past fights every once in a while, so y'all can just check out some stuff that you may not have seen, some fighters that you may not have seen. But yeah, Michael Moore was just a beast, just too much. Then he took everything the guy had, and you know, but I like I said, I still got to give that big shout out to him, man, because he was hanging in there like there was nothing wrong. Like, man, I'm still with you. You a big puncher, what? I'm still with you. But then that shit just overwhelmed him, and then he just turned defenseless. Like he was in the flight mode. He was in the fight mode, and then he went to flight mode. When he went to flight mode, it was over with. Once you start lifting your leg up and turn to the side, the ref know, hey, that's it. Yeah, they came strictly for war. Yeah, Derek Bailey said, yeah, he started taking too many hard shots, banging with Moore. Yeah, but I'm telling you, that whole action, how many punches do you guys think they threw within 4 rounds? How many punches do you think they threw? I would like to go back and get they don't have the CompuBox, but I would like to see how many punches they threw. Just thrown, not even landed, but god dang, they was like, for light heavyweights, they was just throwing punches. That's what you call punches, and not just one punch at a time. They was, each of them got combination of. Now I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I think that Hassan actually probably got off, until that last series, he got off more combinations. They might not have been as effective, but he got off more combinations. Y'all saw Hussein down there. He said the man's come for war. You got that right, baby. Derek said about 600. Yeah, in that many rounds. Yeah, I would say at least 600. At least 600. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna totally agree with that. At least plus. I'm gonna say 600 plus punches. Shit, we ain't even getting that in like whole fights. Not even getting that, for 12 rounds, we're not getting that. Shit. They might as well step it up there. We did, like you guys said, they might as well step it up to 14, 15 rounds. Might as well step it up. We don't have a problem with it. Then we'll pay you. Maybe you get paid. You're not entertaining us enough. You're not throwing enough punches. Shit. All they threw was punches. The ref didn't get involved until Hassan started getting till he started getting touched a little bit too heavy. Once he started getting touched a little bit too heavy, then the ref had to come in there. The ref was like, I gotta come in and see about you. Yeah, let me see about you, son. You good? He was good for a while, man. Yeah. He was good for a while, yeah. But yeah, like we say, man, that's too much heat, man. You imagine we get some fights like that, man? We're gonna be at the edge of our seat, like, God, we're not gonna be able to take it, man. If we get some fights like that, y'all, sir, we ain't gonna be able to take it. We're gonna be like, oh God, You're not gonna know which, man. This fight is going back and forth. Come on now. But just think about how that fight would have went if they was even on. If Michael Moore still would have got him, but if they were even on punching power, well, that could have changed the result a little bit. If they were even on punching power, then maybe he could have slowed Michael Moore down a little bit. But since they wasn't even on punching power, that's the case. If you're not even on, somebody got that much more power than you, then if they're landing. Now, if they're not landing, maybe you can tire them out. But he's landing that shit. It's like, no, he's landing, dude. It's like, you can't let him land like that. He's putting some punishment on it. He's not. It's nothing about these fighters. There's nothing about the punches he was throwing that was something that was no apologetic punches was thrown. Everything that was thrown was meant to be thrown, and they was, trying to hurt. Even Hassan was trying to hurt him. Yeah, but we need to get this in today, man. Yeah, so you watched the cards over the weekend. Did you even see a fight that good over the weekend? See, that's the thing. Did you guys even see a fight that good over the weekend? I'm gonna probably be able to answer you. I'll probably be able to answer for you and just say no, that you didn't even see a fight that good over the weekend. And that was a pretty old fight right there. I'm not saying it was like 1970 or nothing, but wasn't that old. But there's a fight back there. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to say nothing. Damn, Eagle, that was it. Hey, Eagle, that was crazy. That was one of them. Yeah, you guys need a treat every once in a while. Yeah, you need a treat every once in a while, man. Because some of the stuff we're getting now is just all crap. That's all we're getting. Yeah, we need to get some of these better. We need to get better fights and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and if you think that's like a punishing fight, if you go back and you just look at some of Michael Moore's fights, don't stress on his heavyweight, because he was never really a full-fledged heavyweight. He shouldn't have been heavyweight. I think at the most he should have been just cruiserweight, but he wanted that money and fame and stuff, so he moved up. But if you just watch the beatdowns, probably watch the fight even after that. Just watch one of the fights after that one. Just watch the beatdowns. And let me see, another one I think even Burt Cooper. When he fought Burt Cooper, God dang. I mean, that was heavyweight, but his light heavyweight fights, it's just that he was just something else, man. But you guys shouldn't. But note this: he did beat up Holyfield. Yeah. I don't know if it was. It might have been Delgado too. That might have been one. I'll take a look at it myself. But if it was Delgado, we'll even take a look at that. I think he destroyed him though. So I'll take a look at it and see if it's worth showing. I might just show a clip anyway. to see if it's worth, if it's worth showing. But it's some of his beatdowns is just he just starts cracking you and it's all over with. He wants to, and the thing about him is he had all the bad intentions. Like, I want to hurt you bad. I want your nose broken. I want your jaw broke. That's what I want. I don't want anything good for you. I don't want you to come out of the fight, healthy. You know what I mean? I don't want you to come out healthy at all. And see, this is what he had a good body. This is what a lot of people didn't understand. A lot of people didn't understand that. And so they target remember I told you because of the good locked in arms, because he came at you with, and he's going to throw straight punches, and he came at you with the locked in arms, you would feel that, okay, I'm just going to target the body. So you would target the body, and that's where you make your biggest mistake. Southpaw, you targeting his body, and he had like monster uppercuts and everything else, though. Yeah, that one, I don't know if you guys want to see that one, because that was a massacre. That was a massacre. That was somebody trying to come out aggressive and just didn't have it. And that's what that fight was. But we might take a look at it. You guys probably get a laugh out of it more than, it's not going to be the action that you just seen. It's not going to be that type of action. It's going to be like totally one-sided. But we might just take a look at it anyway, though, just to see. If you want to see what a short fight looks like, not necessarily a knockout, but when your corner says, I think that's it, son. I think we should just go ahead and let's just call this one. Oh my goodness! Don't start that shit, Michael Johnson boxing talking more. He come in. He said Jake had a masterful class performance. Yeah. Yeah, he came in, and let me read right before you said that shit. He said that Jake fight was right up there, and then you got y'all sir crying. Y'all sir and them, they already clowned that fight, man. They already talked bad about that fight. Yeah, and then Derek already said no, not this past weekend. We didn't get no fights like that. But did Michael Johnson's boxer talk come right behind you saying, yeah, that was right up there with the fight. Yeah, that would have been up there. That was a master. He said that was masterful class. Shit. So I got masterful class. Derek Beatty said it was trash. No, first he was playing. He said that Jake is the truth. Then he came back and said, "Oh no, I'm just bullshit." Y'all sir said it looked like it was fixed. He said it was a setup. He said that was fixed. And then Michael Johnson boxer talk comes in Eagles Way boxing and say, "Oh yeah, that was masterful right there. That was it." You want to what? How many times you want to replay that one? Let me get on Michael Johnson boxing talking more. So how many times you want to replay that one, Michael Johnson boxing talking more? You want to go back and replay that one? Oh, he said I didn't even watch it. He's stupid, man. Y'all fools, man. Michael Johnson said I didn't even watch that shit, Eagle. No. Just ask somebody about it. Ask somebody if it was worth watching. You can see it. Y'all, you can just go back and watch it. You can watch the replay. You can go back and see it. Oh boy, didn't even train. Yeah, just coming in fighting and stuff. Yeah, man, come on now. Yeah, that's what we gotta do, like throwbacks. And we might do a day. We might do Derek. I don't know. If we'll start the week off with that. Just because you guys still got that that boxing hype inside your system going. So maybe we'll do like a throwback Monday or throwback Wednesday or something like that. We'll do something like that. You know what I mean? Because you guys are still hype off of what just happened over the weekends. You guys still be hype about that. So hey, why not? Why not just come in, during the week, like on a Monday or maybe during the week or something like that, and we just do like a throwback or something like that. Yeah, but that was a good fight though. He said Askren did look flabby. Yeah. Y'all stupid. Y'all said Askren did the Andy Reid's training camp for AJ too. hey, but we gonna get on you fighters, man. If you fighters gonna come in, if y'all gonna do the Andy Reid's AJ2 training camps, we gonna get on your ass about that, man. I don't care. We ain't body shaming or nothing like that. Hey, but we expect a certain performance, and you got to. And we know that if you come in looking a certain way, that you're not gonna perform. Just to let you know, if you come in, if you go into like a certain, your girl know your look if you ain't gonna perform. That hurt. That hit below the belt. Y'all didn't want to hear that one, huh? Yeah. Let me stop talking like that, man. That's a different mind, but you know, that's what they're about sometimes. But yeah, I'm into something else more other than that. You know, we gotta try to bring this other side of us together, you know, so we don't have all this stuff happening on the street and all this other stuff. Yeah, but Gil did. Hey, that's who's missing today. Gil Cole didn't show up today. Little brother didn't show up today. He was here Friday. He didn't show up today. And matter of fact, we didn't have no off topic for more than a few seconds. Yeah, but these fighters, man. Yeah, I seen the picture from the weigh-in. I think I just had it pulled up. I just had that one pulled up. Yeah, it's just he don't look good in that one. Yeah, he looked good in that one. He looked kind of horrible in that. And is this guy going to just fight everybody who's this is way shorter than him or something? I want to see him fight somebody who's actually a size too, with some kind of skills and stuff like that. Yeah, and plus that guy, if you look at that guy, he had the nice type of chin to be knocked out, but he got that. Oh man, you're right. I'm looking at some. Hey, you can find them. If you look up Jake Paul versus Ben Askren, and just look at they got photos. Look at images, and you can see all the images. And at one point, he holds his stomach in a little bit on one, but at one time he looked like his body looked like a one of them old fashioned wrestlers, you know, from back in the day, like 1960s wrestlers and stuff. He has that kind of a body, man. And then when he actually gets them gloves on. That's the weigh-in. But once he actually get them gloves on, look like he gained another 20 pounds and stuff. Then his body does look more like a Andy Reid's AJ2. Well, actually AJ1, the body. That's just his body shape. And I'm not getting on somebody about the body shape if that's your body shape, but he just came in there. I mean, you got to come in fit. You got to come in fit. If that's what if you're coming in fighting, come in with some kind of skill set. Yeah, come in with some kind of skill set. You know. You coming in, getting your ass whooped. They even had a thing that said odds and stuff. Now who bets? I mean, so maybe that's where they're going with this thing. Maybe because of the money. That's what I mean. Yeah, of course it's the money. But odds makers, they can put stuff. And if it is what you said, y'all, sir, if something like that is fixed, that changes the game for gambling. That changes the game a little bit. Because the sports, have been down for a while. So, and I'm not going to start putting that out there. And I'm not, I'm just going to plant the seed so we can all hear it. Now, I'll plant you guys the seed. So, Derek Bailey, if I have some fights that are easier, if I have some fights that are easier for me to fix, then why wouldn't I do that? That's all I'm saying. If I have some fights that's easier for me to fix, I can make a lot more money off of these fights if they're easier to fix. Because, that guy talking to you in the dark alley, in the dark dressing room or whatever, may not be able to get to certain people, He hiding behind all them lockers back in the back. Y'all seen that shit in the back? Y'all seen what was it? Longest Yard longest yard, the warden did that with the quarterback on the second one. That was kind of that's the stereotypical type of thing that they do when it comes to that. And it was another football movie. They did the same thing in another football movie. So okay, longest yard. What it was kind of a the Last Boy Scout. It's not the best movie, but it's watchable. You could watch that movie more than once, and not just because Halle Berry's in there. Well, Halle Berry's in there. I think Bruce Willis is in there. Damon Wayans. Those are the main three right there. So, well, actually, she doesn't last very long. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. Yeah, she doesn't last that long. But I actually like that movie. That's a pretty good movie. And it just shows it's kind of like politics, along with everything else. Dirt. It just exposes. And I don't know, man. When it comes to Hollywood and movies and stuff, a lot of times for me, I take a second look. I don't just discount it because it's Hollywood. I don't just discount the content. Because they have a saying, and they have a saying that it says art imitates life. And so these are still art forms that we're watching. Yeah, so that's what it is. Derek Betty said, yeah, they had something with DraftKings showing the odds. Yeah, see what I'm saying. But what do you think about that though, Derek? Do you think that there's a possibility? Well, there's always a possibility, but do you think is that what I'm saying or what I'm asking, you think that is something that to look at a little bit, especially if you're betting, or just what's your thoughts on that? As far as them starting to put stuff like this together. It's just as a one hitter quitter, or we're gonna do a few of these things. Let's get this bread real quick, bury this bread, and then go on about our business. And that's for you too, y'all, sir, or whoever else is in here. Anybody that's not a troll, that's in here. Yeah. If you're a troll in here, just be a troll. Until somebody gets tired of you. But there's ways though. There's ways to make the money. That's easy. If I can introduce some new people to a sport, and I can allow them to take over, like just because of their popularity, if I can let them take over like some good cards, then I have an opportunity to do a lot more controlling on that. Because who knows if these people are even sitting back and if they're sitting back in the room with them, who knows? Before the whole thing's set up, because during paperwork signing, is there an agent there? Who's there? Who's actually there? Who's actually there that we know of? And another thing I just don't go with, just because certain people's signatures on something doesn't mean that they're the only witnesses. Yeah. Oh, everybody say you see it with all the fights. Yeah. That's it, man. But if a lot of these things just ain't looking, we went back a little bit and looked at it like a good fight, an action fight with punches and everything else, and it didn't look anything other than what it was. It didn't look like a fight. It looked like, hey, they're fighting. Nobody's backing down, nobody's punking out or nothing like that until it just got overwhelming. But then, what did you guys just watch the other day? Well, we just watched, so you can go back and look at not the highlights, but look at the ending of the fight. You look at the ending of the fight with Red Cox. Red Cox is what? Just like, that's it for me, Derek. So he's saying that's it. So I'm telling y'all that's it, but let me roll around and to make sure y'all know it's it. Let me see. That's the whole. That's the theatrics right there. When you get wheeled out, so when you get carted off. Now just think about it. That's the most theatrical thing you can do when you get carted off. You carted off now. I'm carted off. I'm not. I didn't just lose. I got straight in the legitimate one. Where the guy, I'm not saying this is the only legitimate one, but the one that I seen in the heavyweight was the Spilka versus Wilder. He took a helicopter spin shot. He took a shot that spent his ass around like a helicopter blade, and was just out. And then when they finally came and got him, they had the strap, and they said, "Nah, man, you can't." He wasn't moving. You know, they had to come and get his ass, strap his ass down. And he was doing he was headbutting Wilder before the fight and headbutting him, and you going down. He was serious. Like, I mean, that was the English that he used. You going down. And then next thing we know, he's getting duct taped. He's getting duct taped to a board and shipped out to the arena. So I'm not necessarily saying I'm not hungry for that. I'm not necessarily asking for that when it comes to our boxing, but we need to get these things going there. We need to get some fights where we got some things going, and so I want what they call back they call the nail biters and stuff like that. So I want the nail biter, or I want to be at the edge of the seat for sure. You know what I mean? I want to be at the edge of the seat. If we're gonna watch 4 fights, or what is it now? Is it 4 now? Or is it 5? I mean 4 or 3 or 5. How many fights are they actually airing? They're airing what, 3 of them? Maybe 3 or 4 of the fights they're actually airing. Okay, so if it's 4 or whatever, it's 5. I need half of those. I'm sorry, I need half of them because you built the card up. So you built up a card. And since you built up a card, I need most of your fights to be something where I'm at the edge of the seat. That's what I need. So that's what we asking for. But anyway, man, let's get out of here on this money. My shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. This is Monday, man. Y'all know what it is. Nothing but blessings. I'm going to catch y'all, man.